box. Here's Green, score! Oh, Casey Christie opens the score.
Welcome to everybody here to the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network. So glad you guys can be joining us here. Game 2 of this weekend series between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Monroe coming off a big win last night, 8-4 victory, and trying to make it 4 straight wins here against Columbus alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Pete, right now, going to be another fun one here in Columbus. This one lofted all the way back on down.
Yeah, and as we talked last night, the special teams were going to be the factor, and boy, were they. The power plays and shorthanded goals were coming fast and furious. I expect tonight to be a hard-hitting game, too, and we see Trevor Babin in net, which was a surprise that he wasn't on the bench backing up Roy last night, but here he is, and
You said it's not working?
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Welcome back, and everybody here. First period, 14:10 left to go here inside the Civic Center here in Columbus, alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. So glad you guys can be joining us. Apologies for some of the technical difficulties, but we are getting everything rolling right now. Production team did not make it down there to Columbus here for this trip, but trying to get everything working for you guys right now. No score. 5 minutes just about gone by. This one chimed along to the left wing side and brought back on out to center ice. Gerstein trying to find the handle, and now it's played on from center. Doherty, and now over and across for Dorsey. Picked up by Leah Rockos. He'll send this one back ahead. Christie now. He'll dump it back in. Jared Christie riding a 25-game point streak. And now Doherty brings it inside the attacking zone. Try to play it across to the near side. Pulls up on the brakes. Hunter now looking, fires one on goal, and a stop there that time by Masternak, able to clean that onto the corner. Cross-ice pass up top, and a shot from Jemayev, covered there that time by Masternak, and he'll hang on to it.
Bunch of shots on goal on Masternak, who we see for night 2 once again here, this time against Trevor Babin, as we said earlier. Yes, and once again, sorry for those technical difficulties. I think we got all the bugs worked out. Sometimes some things happen, sometimes they don't, but we're good here. And Masternak covers that one up in the blue paint. We got a face-off to his left in the near face-off circle.
Yep. Masternak, who made 30 saves last night, 3-0 against the River Dragons this season right now. 2-5, though, in his last 7 starts, as the draw won by Columbus and a one-timer on the way, and more shot that time eaten up again by Masternak. So we'll stay inside the attacking zone. The Moccasins, with that win last night, now tied for first place in the Continental Division. They're at 28-7-4-2 right now. Meanwhile, Columbus 25-13, 4-2-1 now with 85 points, sitting in the third place spot. And now it's taken out here by Rasmus Asp. Here he goes across the red line, but lost the handle. Played back on to center and dropped all the way on back. Trying to push it ahead in the hopes of more. Schumacher feeding one ahead now, and it's Carlos Fornerys, who had a shorthanded goal last night. 2 goals, actually, one with the empty net as well. Gave it up, though, in front. Backdoor look, and how about the save there from Masternak?
Left to right. Masternak just threw the blocker at it here. It was a good pass across the crease, but he was equal to the task. What a save that one was.
Pushed all the way ahead now. Columbus trying to get back out of the zone. They'll play it left wing side all the way on down. Matthews trying to hurry it. Got tangled up. Trying to work it free, and the arm of the official goes up. An interference call coming, and a power play will be up here. This time for Columbus, and they'll go to the man advantage.
Well, and here we go as we talk again once about the special teams here. And now Columbus is going to get a chance to show their power play. They had several power play goals last night. Moccasins, though, have that stellar penalty kill with getting 2 really quick shorthanded goals last night. And I don't really ever recall, I don't care if it's an NHL game or what, 2 shorthanded goals in the same penalty kill. That was pretty amazing. That was the start we needed last night.
Yep, all in the same penalty, too, as well. Though the River Dragons, second best units in the FPHL, 56 power play goals at 27%. Though last night they were 3 for 7 on the man advantage. And right now they will have the attacking zone face-off. And Storjahan losing that draw, who was suspended in last night's game. So now back in the lineup. Tonight, though, his first game against the Moccasins since last season, back in April, as it's dumped all the way back on down. So Columbus will reorganize things right now. Almost 30 seconds gone by on the power play. They'll chip this one into the corner. Hunter back on it. Had a hat trick in yesterday's contest and spun back down. Babin there to meet it.
Moccasins definitely looking to clear that puck and eat some time off this clock with 1:10 remaining here on the penalty kill.
So now Underwood. He'll drop it off in deep, down low. Bockwell now up the boards, going to take a look. On the overlap, he'll hand it off. Storjahan twisting shot, rebound in front, blocked. There that time by Masternak, able to hang to it and make the stop with 11:20 left to go here in this first period.
Well, Masternak gave up a big rebound off that first shot. That was a pass across high slot area, but then he was able to corral the second shot right into him and holds on for that one, not giving any more chances with 1:01 remaining here on the power play for the River Dragons here. Face off to his left at the near face-off circle.
Shots right now 11-2 right now in favor of the River Dragons, who are outshot the Moccasins 34-33. This team, though, only had 9 shots, though, back in the first period yesterday and went out losing 4-0 after the first 20 minutes of hockey. Here's a shot on the way and stopped there that time by Masternak, and he'll lead it up to hang on. So another attacking zone face-off for the River Dragons. Monroe, though, their penalty kill has been very good this season. 85%, second best units in the FPHL. They lead the league in short-handed goals with 14 right now, as Jemayev will line in here against Fornerys. Near side face-off circle, and they draw one up top. This time, Brody Thornton, he'll walk the line, center point. Hand it off, Jemayev. He'll cycle that one back into the corner. Schumacher locking up with Doherty. Moore coming in to help out. They'll keep the puck here outside the perimeter and play this one back out up top to the point. Jemayev across the ice on the handoff. One more time in front. A shot, a save there that time by Masternak. Able to spring across right to left. Jemayev, here he is. Just outside the circle, backpedaling. Now Doherty one more time up high. Colton across, out to his left. Gets it back midpoint. Handing off here to Doherty. And there that time, no room by Fornerys. Trying to clear right now on top of the puck. Still trying to work it on free. And now we are going to get a whistle here in the stoppage and play with 10:09 left to go, and that will do it on the power play.
I'll tell you, Fornerys, you could tell by just his body language, he was looking for that clock to wind down so he could spring the Moccasin player out of the penalty box. But just as he did, the puck went along the boards and everybody fell down upon it, and took a second for the officials to go with the whistle, but they did. But that's one thing the Moccasins are really good at, is springing the guy out of the penalty box when the penalty expires and getting somebody in on a clear break. And we've seen it several times, most recently with Yanni Liarakos, our last home series. He was sprung right out by Austin Albrecht, and he came in for a breakaway and scored. So, yeah, the hockey IQ is high, as we said, Joseph. Sometimes.
Well, the Moccasins now, yeah, I was going to say, not so much for us, as if it ever is, though.
Oh, well, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Well, the shorthanded unit, though, doing pretty well, though. The Moccasins now 15 of 20 here through 3 games against the Columbus River Dragons. Brought back in here by Galvin. He'll send that one back in deep on the wraparound try. Pawed down there that time by Christie to the half wall. No stick there that time. As the Moccasins bring this across the blue line, trying to work it on goal. Christie to the corner. Bockwell shadowing him, trying to work it free. That one just goes past Scaldi, and now this time Matcham, he'll just swing that one cross ice. Playing in his second game here with the Moccasins. Traded from the Zydeco. Trying to work this on back down low. Matcham going to send that one towards the middle. And now Bockwell trying to clear. Gets it out here on the winger, Galvin. Trying to slug that puck back in. Still battling for control right now. Shots at 13 for Columbus. Only 2 right now for the Moccasins. And now we're going to get
along the board
right now.
These guys are really good for these freezing this puck along the boards and not wanting to work it out.
Well, we are going to take a quick pause right now here in the action. 8:42 left to go. First period here in Columbus. Back after this.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Welcome back in, everybody, here. First period, 8:42 left to go. No score here in Columbus alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. See this face-off back out at center. Game number 4 here of 8 between the Moccasins and the River Dragons here in this regular season. Pushed ahead now from center, trying to work it back on through now, and here comes Columbus on the attack. Storjahan plays that one to Barrow, and a tight angle shot gets that one to the blue line, past the man and back down. Under 8 1/4 left to go here in this first period. Out come the River Dragons, left to right, stopped at center ice by Schumacher. Able to get away from one, handing off now to Mo, and that one deflecting onto the corner. Wynn trying to work that on free, and now Wickline across, gets it back. Working here on Asp, and that one goes off a stick, and the Moccasins take control. Looking to get back out to center ice. Carlos Fornerys right now riding a 6-game point streak, blasting that one back in. So now it's picked up by Colton. He'll hand it off the left wing side. Gets ahead now for Moore. Had a goal last night, and he'll just wind that one back in. Here's Schumacher to the other side. Now Christie able to hand this one ahead. Scantleberry trying to get onto it. Here he goes. Has Christie barreling on towards the front and trying to get it to him, and that one goes back onto the far side. Poked all the way out to center, and Matthews swinging at it. Worked back in, slowed up here by Masternak, and played here off the boards. This will go all the way back on down into the Columbus zone. Worked along now. Here is Galvin able to dump it back on in. So now Matthews. He'll look to reset the breakout right now. Time winding down here in this first period. No score between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Long toss ahead, and here goes Christie, but got caught up to and trying to extend that point streak. Jared Christie, 2 goals last night. 28 for him on the season through 35 games. Masternak going to push that one along here off the boards. Mo trying to seal it, and he'll work this ahead, and out comes Fornerys. On the pickup now, here is Mo, crisscrossing, out to the outside, a shot put on, and glove down there that time by Babin.
Hey, good stop by Babin there. As we get a little gathering of the minds here to the left of the crease. Matthews got in there, and you all see Scaldi again, who's wearing a little bit of face gear this evening. He's got the fishbowl going. Kind of looks like your roller hockey fishbowl, Joe. But probably from last night, he had gone off for some repairs twice last night, so might have a couple stitches or something, maybe a little injury on the face. But he's wearing the bowl tonight, so we're going to get that. And real quick shout out to head coach or assistant coach Darren Dugan, who's watching back home tonight in Monroe. Thank you for the help a little earlier on our audio issues, and we greatly appreciate that anytime we can get it. But hey, here we are, and we're all back, and we're good to go.
And to everybody watching at the watch party too as well. Glad to have everybody with us here as the Moccasins looking for their 3rd straight win. Played across to the outside. Here off the kick plate, going to come back out. Underwood mans the blue line. He'll just send that one back in. Worked in deep, played towards the middle, and the slot. Barrow shot, rebound in front, trying to clear it safely to the corner. Now Matthews trying to jump to it. 3-on-2 developing. Here go the Moccasins. Fornerys now on the crisscross. Has Mo and gets it to him. Here's a shot and a goal. Hagen Mo opens the scoring here on the road in Columbus. It caught a piece of Babin, and with 5:27 left to go, the Moccasins lead 1-0.
Well, Fornerys got that puck over Hagen Mo. It was at the top of the slot. He just let that one go, and it hit Trevor Babin and found its way right on in between his legs. 1-0 Moccasins here. 15-4 is the shots on goal totals in favor of Columbus, but it doesn't matter. That one found its way to the back of the net. Hagen Mo, he's been on fire lately. 5:27 remaining here in the first period. Moccasins up 1-0.
On their 5th shot of the game, the Moccasins now lead here in back-to-back nights against Columbus. Their first period of the three-peat has been the best. That's now 78 goals they've scored in the opening frame.
Yeah, that's a boatload. We talk about the first and the third period being the best two with the Moccasins, and that second period sometimes is a mixed bag. We never know what we're going to get, but boy, they just came out and got another one here, and now we're going to have another whistle. Looks like a River Dragon went flying on a possible trip.
.505 left to go here in this first period, and it looks like the River Dragons are going to go back to the power play as Schumacher is going to be escorted off.
Now, once again, we're going to see if special teams are going to be involved in this one again. Face off to the right of Ty Masternak.
So Wickline and Ballant lining in for the draw, and Wickline able to send that out up top. He'll work it from the outside. Here's a shot, and they score. A power play goal here for Columbus to level the score here at 1 apiece with 4:58 left to go.
Well, I just kind of threw that one out there about the special teams, and Columbus goes ahead and capitalizes right off the draw here. Gets the equalizer here, so 1-1 tie. Right off that draw, Cody Wickline got it back to the point, and then they just let it go. Top of that circle.
So now we're all even here at 1 apiece. With under 5 to go here in the opening frame. Worked all the way back on down. Picked up here this time by the Moccasins. Dorsey will hand it off D to D. Sent back out ahead and all the way on down into the Columbus zone, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing here.
The River Dragons goal was by Tyler Barrow, assisted by Cody Wickline at 15:02 in the first period.
Yep, Tyler Barrow, that's his 3rd goal against the Moccasins, and now riding a 14-game point streak. 34 goals on the season, Pete. He's been a helping hand for the River Dragons this season, but right now we're going to take a quick pause in the action. Inside 5 minutes to go in a 1-1 game here in Columbus. Back after this.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
At the Wellness Center.
Attacking zone face-off here for Columbus. Welcome back in, everybody, here on the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. A 1-1 game right now. Hagen Moe, the opening goal, and Tyler Barrow just before the break tied the game here on the power play, and that's where we stand now 1-1. And Pete, talking about it again, special teams going to make the difference, and the second-best unit in the FPHL striking on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, mirror images of each other with the penalty kill and a power play. So we're going to have a pretty solid game. You know, last night was pretty back and forth until the Moccasins finally started to pull away. with a pretty big win last night. So I'm also looking for some of that physicality to start back up in the second period. We haven't seen it as much in the first, but I know it's going to be in there.
Here's Mo on the return as Matcham breaking towards the front of the net, and that one sent back on down as Columbus on the counter. Trying to get it from their own zone right now. Doherty, right side. Galvin, he'll sweep it back on into the Moccasin zone. Played around to the near side. Mo trying to jump to it. Now it's Asp. He'll cut that loose across. Ballant trying to send this up ahead. Asp back to pick it up behind his own net. Swung back in deep by Jemayev. Around behind for Kyle Moore back to pick it up. He'll go to work back down low. Rolling up the boards. Taken off there by Asp. But Columbus able to keep it. Stopping and starting and working it from the far side. Now Matcham will take a look and clear this one all the way back as far as center ice. Pod down here. And now it's going to roll all the way on back. And Patekin now, quick look over the shoulder. Ballant there on the forecheck. And now Brody Thornton. He'll reorganize things from behind his own net. Shots 19-5 here. Columbus pouring it on, Pete, in the first period in terms of shots.
Yeah, even though the score is 1-1, it's been all Columbus here with the shots on goal. That's what it is.
Yeah, Columbus too, who only had 9 shots back in the opening period yesterday. Now at 19 here. 2.25 left to go, first frame.
We were kind of talking a little earlier, too. It came up about, what was the magic number as far as points to officially clinch a playoff position. With the 3 points we gained last night, the official number right now is 6 points. So we should be able to, officially claim that next weekend in Baton Rouge.
Brought along here this time by Dorsey to the outside. His backhander towards the front. Off the pad there that time of Babin. Trevor Babin's been good in his last 7 games. 6-0-1. And that one fired into the back of the net, beating Masternak in a 2-1 lead here for Columbus. Their first one of the weekend. And again, Tyler Barrow, his second of the game, makes it 2-1.
Well, we always talk about those late goals in the period as being a potential momentum buster, and this one is with 1:57 to go in the first. Tyler Barrow strikes again. He's going to be one short here of that hat trick. He's going to be on a watch, but yeah, he's their leading scorer. He's the league's leading scorer in goals and points. He's a tough one. That's the guy you got to keep off the scoreboard. So we'll see how he fares the remainder of the way here. But 2-1 right now. Columbus lead. 1:57 remaining in the first.
Barrow now 4 goals against the Moccasins. He scored 2 back at the Civic Center in Monroe, and now he has 2 here on this weekend. Galvin going to lead this one back up ahead. He'll play it off to the far side. Matthews trying to get there. Galvin poking at it. Matthews trying to work it back up the boards. And now it's wrenched along here this time by Matcham and has Hagen Moe. He'll chop that all the way across to the far side. Jared Christie trying to break free, but he got cut down. Christie over from the corner. He'll shovel this one behind now, and Moe. He'll work it in for Christie. Played back across off the boards and back all the way on down. Now it's Asp. Gonna work it across. Now this puck picked up here by Wynn. Given a shoulder there that time by Christie, and now it's taken all the way back on from center by the captain and Schumacher. Going to hand this one back ahead. Gerstein trying to get through. Can work it past Colton and all the way back on down. It's picked up and played by Asp. He'll drop it behind now here for Schumacher. Laying it there for a pass to the outside for Carlos Fornerys. Looking to get started here back up the ice. Trying to escape Hunter that time. Chopping it along there for Liarakos. Returns it on back to Schumacher. And played all the way back into the Columbus zone. Final 20 seconds here of this first period. Moore now will gather in. Gets it across. Just inside the blue line, able to take it back in Thornton. Back out towards the blue line. One last chance here, maybe, and this one going to be elevated all the way back out to center ice. 2 seconds and 1, and that will do it through the first period. So Columbus will have the lead after 1. Going into the break right now, goals from Tyler Barrow. He has both of them for Columbus, and the only one for the Moccasins and Hagen Moe. Pete, right now they're trailing by 1. But the Moccasins playing from behind for the first time this weekend. What'd you like out of the first period?
Well, like they were able to score with just little shots on goal, but you got to tighten that defense up a little bit too and stop preventing so many of these shots on goal. I mean, they got pummeled here in the first period, and that's going to tire your goaltender out. So it's not something we need to do as far as tiring out Ty Masternak so earlier in the game. So I look for them to come out in the second period. I think play more of a physical game. I don't know if they really played their style of game, the Moccasin style that is, in the first period, but remains to be seen. We've got 2 more periods left. And we're looking good. So we're going to go to break, and we're going to see y'all in about 20 minutes for the second period. I'm trying to get the game over.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Welcome back in, everybody. Here, start of the second period between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. A 2-1 lead for Columbus after 20 minutes of hockey here. Tyler Barrow with the goals for the Columbus River Dragons, and then Hagen Moe with the only one for the Moccasins. A wrist shot on, stopped there by Masternak. Pete, Columbus, a lot of shots back in that first period. They put up 21 shots in the opening frame.
Yeah, quite a few. 21-6 was a shot on goal total in the first period, but it's way early here. Trevor Babin needs to get tested here in the second period, and he's another one of those goaltenders that you get under his skin and the floodgates kind of open up. So it's something I think the Moccasins need to do is go ahead and jump on that early and often, get shots back on net and get back on track and start playing our game again and get physical.
Yep, Trevor Babin, too. 11-4-0-3 on the season. Has given up 55 goals against. He's only played one game against the Moccasins. 0-1 on the year. He gave up 4 goals in that game. I was back at the Civic Center in January, back against the Moccasins. Brought along here near sideboard. Storjahan trying to play it in front. Didn't play in last night's contest, returning here after a suspension, and now here come the Moccasins looking to bring it on back in. And that's going to roll back along towards Babin. He'll jump to it with the glove and hang on.
And that pass across got redirected off of a skate, and Babin had to react quickly, and he did and was able to hold on to that one and not give up any scoring chance for the Moccasins down there in his zone. So we'll have a face-off to his right in the far face-off circle.
Well, 18:33 left to go here in this second period. Here in Columbus, River Dragons, who've been really good at home this season, 17-7, 3-2 right now on the year. They've scored 110 goals and given up 77. Right now leading 2-1. This one brought in deep. Dorsey behind the net now. This time it's Matthews trying to hand it off. Worked on towards the middle, and they score! A great setup in front. It caught a piece of Masternak and found its way into the back of the net. A 3-1 lead here for Columbus.
Looks like that puck came out to Storjahan, who just let that one go, and it found its way past Ty Masternak for goal number 3 for the Columbus River Dragons, as they lead now 3-1 here. Early stages of the second period. That one came right on out, and he just let it go. I think it might have even surprised him. Masternak.
Cody Wickline with his first goal against the Moccasins this season. Now 12 for him on the year. He's 4th in the Columbus franchise in all-time points. This one played back along to center, so the deficit now is 2. Dumped all the way back on in Columbus, who scored 3 goals in the second period yesterday, already having 1 now here in the opening minutes of the second. This is going to go all the way back on down, and we'll go for an icing.
And you are correct, partner. Yeah, that was Wickline, assisted by Storjahan, and once again, Barrow with another point. So he's got 3 out of night, 2 goals and assists so far for Tyler Barrow, who's just adding on to his point total, his league-leading point total as far as that goes. And like I said, somebody you really got to keep off the score sheet, but Monroe's having a real difficult time doing that this evening.
Jemayev able to win the face-off on back towards the blue line. And now it's going to be kept alive here at the point this time by the River Dragons, and Thornton working it back down the boards. Worked along by Leo Rockos. Out ahead now, and here goes Jared Christie. He'll take it to the outside, and he stopped there off the pad of Babin. A nice move from Jared Christie, and almost got the Moccasins on the board.
Oh, Jared Christie looking silky there, going from the left to right of Trevor Babin, and dragged him all the way across the crease, and Babin was all sprawled out to his right, was able to smother that shot off of Jared Christie, who really had a great opportunity, and he's got such good hands. Just couldn't get it elevated and got it into the netminder, and he holds on for no rebound, and we have a face-off to his right once again.
So Jared Christie waging in for the face-off here against Galvin Galvin able to win that one on back. Around the boards, Dorsey trying to hold the blue line. This one jammed all the way back on down. Monroe trying to pick it up from center. Worked along over to the far side. Columbus looking to regroup, but now that one poked all the way on down into the Columbus zone. They'll work it all the way back on in. Babin will leave his net, trying to slow it up. Handed back around, going to bounce there for Galvin. He'll pull up on the brakes and send that pass straight on. Here's a shot by Doherty and stopped there by Masternak.
And Doherty's shot came in kind of a bouncer there. But Masternak was able to hold on to that one. Saw that one bouncing all the way, kind of like a shortstop. Face off to his left now. So he's been tested quite a bit tonight so far. It should be the 25th shot on goal. Once that gets registered, it'll be 25-8 shots on goal total here in favor of the River Dragons here. 16:35 remaining in the second period.
So Fornerys off the face-off win. They'll rattle it around the boards. Turner ahead, trying to get it there to Fornerys. And here he goes, working it back down the near side. Fornerys going to take it around the back. Tied up there that time with Wynn. Now Turner trying to dig this puck on free. Pinballs around and comes out for Columbus to take it. Trying to get this to center, and now it's going to fall on back here for Matthews. He'll play D-to-D over on the outside for Schumacher. Bumps it ahead now. Along this time, it is Fornerys. He'll pull up. Able to stick handle through, trying to lay it across. Picked up here by Dorsey. Winding it around just inside the blue line for Matthews. Takes a look, and that one deflected on the way through. Turner now in deep. Working on more. And now Columbus able to get this one back ahead. Storjahan with control, and he'll just arc it back in. So change is made right now. The Moccasins on the move to center. This time, Christie disrupted. Back out in the neutral zone here for Dorsey. Moore going to pick it up and just swing it back in. Here on the reset. Trying to send that one ahead. Cut down by Jemayev. Twisting it along to Hunter, shooting one. And that time it was stopped. Hunter had a hat trick last night in game one. This one's going to come all the way back on down. Columbus, who has not beat the Moccasins yet this season. They've lost the last 3 straight to them. Played across and intercepted there by Learakos. Going to fall back for Schumacher. Pumping this one back on out. Learakos trying to get there. Instead, now it's Moore. He'll chop it all the way on down. Now Jared Christie. Going to take it out to his right. Bothered that time, has to swing it on back. Off a skate. Picked up this time again by Hunter and lost the handle. Schumacher pokes it there for Christie. Going to work this one back ahead on outs and back down into the River Dragon zone. They'll work it ahead on the 2-line pass. This time stepping in with a chance there. Thornton over the top. Kept alive by Columbus, and that shot back on net. Masternak able to hang on to it, and that's going to bring us to a TV timeout here. Our first one in the second period. 14 minutes to go. A 3-1 lead for Columbus. Back after this.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
14 minutes left to go, second period. So glad you guys can be joining us here on the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network. Over on KNOE 103 Rocks and our YouTube page as well. Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado. Game 2 here in this weekend series. Some Saturday night FPHL hockey. The Moccasins right now trailing here by 2 Petes. Game number 3 here on the weekend of their 13-game road trip. Trying to collect some more points here.
Quite the road trip for the month of March, I'd say.
Yeah, not going to be back home until April 3rd, and they're going to play this same Columbus team.
Yeah, they won't see Columbus for a minute, but next trip down is going to be back to the state of Louisiana to go play Baton Rouge next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which, if I had to guess, I think a lot of the fans are going to come make the trip and turn that into Monroe South. And it'll be, the next closest time they're going to get to see them until the Easter weekend series. So, hey, come on down to Baton Rouge and support your boys next weekend, because we'll all be down there. Well, I'll be down there.
Well, right now, face-off out at center ice. The Moccasins 12-2-2-1 right now here on the road this season. And now the arm of the official goes up. We are going to get another penalty here for a cross-check. And now Doherty going to make his way over to the box.
And about time the Moccasins go ahead and get on a power play here with 27-8 shots on goal total in favor of Columbus. Total role reversal from last night's game, I'd say. 13:45 remaining in the second period. Columbus still has that 3-1 lead, but we have a face-off in the River Dragon zone to the right of Trevor Babin. Here's where we got to win that face-off and get a shot off quick.
So the Moccasins to the man advantage. 1 for 4 last night. We'll try it here this time on the power play. Fornerys from the blue line. He'll work it. Turner, and a shot and a goal deflected on the way through. Hagen Moe again, his second of the game, cuts the lead in half with 13:36 left to go in a 3-2 game.
Well, we got quite the battle here between Barrow and Moe. Both gentlemen on opposing teams here with the goal, and good shot from the top of the point there underneath the blue line. Puck came out, fired it on in. Moe redirects it. 3-2 Columbus lead here with 13:36 remaining in the second period. And that's what you want. Here we go. Special teams once again. That's the second power play goal tonight, one per side. But the Moccasins are cutting the lead by 1 again.
That's their 59th goal they've scored here in the second period. Here goes Gerstein, trying to work it on in. Now Storjahan, the Arizona native, going to send this one back ahead on the 2-line pass. Barrow working in, his shot, stopped there by Masternak, and a whistle here as the net comes off the moorings.
Once again, that goal by Hagen Moe, assisted by Carlos Fornerys and Sam Turner. At 6:22.
13 goals for Moe now.
Joseph, too, I don't know if you saw it today, but a fellow color commentator / Chicago Blackhawks great Troy Murray passed away today from cancer. He fought one heck of a battle, and I know Eddie Olczyk and him were pretty close, and it's a great loss for for the Chicago community as far as that's concerned, but also in the broadcasting realm too. So rest in peace there, Muzz. It was a heck of a fight, but he's in a better place now.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, Pete, I did actually see that too. It's been all over social media, and yeah, unfortunately, like I said, good in the broadcast community too, in Chicago, like you were talking about, good hockey player as well, and we'll continue on right now. It's pushed along from center ice. Played here this time by Christie up ahead. Here he goes, and a shot blocked in front there that time by Underwood. Trying to work it free, Gerstein. And now back out to center ice. Here come the River Dragons. They'll tap this to the outside, looking to work it in front, and that one would not go. It was on the goal line and cleared back out
That puck came through. It looked like the post said no. It looked like the far right post said absolutely not.
See if we'll get another look at it. But a great chance for Columbus, trying to make it a 2-goal lead again. Worked all the way to the corner. Gonna land there, and now we're gonna get a whistle as that puck wound up out of play. Might have caught the mesh there. 12:06 left to go in the second. Take a look right here.
Streaking in, yeah, big save by the post. The referee was really quick to call that one off. He was in really good position for it too, so there should be no question and no chance for a replay on that one. Nobody was at all going to debate it, but wow, those are one of those things that we talk about. It hockey is such a game of inches. And back in Monroe, we have the goal cam, and we have such a great angle. It would have been nice to use that camera on that angle and see what that looked like, but unfortunately, we're not home, so we don't have those opportunities and camera work. But sometimes you got to thank those posts.
12 to go here in the second period, and a 3-2 lead for Columbus. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Dumped all the way back on in. Balotz now got helicopter down to the ice, and now it's played here this time by Columbus, looking to get this on through center. More now on the drop-off. Played in deep, just past Hunter and all the way on down. Fornerys, he'll hand it to the corner. Matthews looking up the ice, off a body and back on down into the Columbus zone. The last goal being scored on the power play coming from Hagen Moe, his second of the game. Scored one back in the first period. Asp will get to it here. Poking at it. Now it's sent back around here for Schumacher. Looking to send this one to the outside on the breakout pass. Now over the top, and now Columbus going to send it right back where it came from, into the Moccasin zone. Christie now going to take a look. His option to the outside for Asp. And this one going to roll all the way back on down. Columbus to take over here. Stepping on from center ice, that one popped over the top. Twisted across now. Here's Thornton. Long shot on the way, deflected back onto the corner. Creeping up here on the halfway mark of period number 2. Stefanini pried up there along the boards. The longtime Moccasin sent back on. Christie, and now he'll hand it there for Gerstein, and we get a whistle here and offside with 10:16 left to go.
Well, that was a close call, too, for the offsides. That one, I think, could have gone either way, but the official was standing there right at the blue line, and he made the call, and not gonna knock his judgment at all, because he was right there. He had a far better look than either you of I did, but faceoff's going to be outside the zone, in the neutral zone, right in front of the Moccasins penalty box.
Yeah, face-off out at center. And Pete, just, going back to real quick, as we were talking about Troy Murray, I believe you worked with Pat Foley, their longtime play-by-play guy, for a couple seasons. I know you being a Chicago native might know a little bit more on that.
Yeah, he did. He was with Pat Foley for a minute, and then he wound up in a radio side for about 20 years. So, I mean, he was a longtime Blackhawk player, was drafted in, I believe, the 4th round. I think it was 1984, if I'm not mistaken, and could be off on the years. I know I glanced at it earlier, but after the Blackhawks, he wound up playing for the Avalanche, and he may have actually won a cup there with Ray Bourque and Patrick Waugh. Finished up, and the last couple of years he's been in and off of remission and chemo and everything, and he just I think after a while the body kind of tires out, and then that's it. So he fought the good fight, and now he's, like I said, in a better place. But boy, the Blackhawks in general, players have really made some pretty good broadcasters. You look at Eddie O and some of these other guys. It's been great, and there's a
and the Moccasin score, that one deflected on the way through Scantlebury, tying this one up here at 3 apiece.
Yeah, we get wrapped
with
up, and then there's the
9:11
good
left
stuff.
to go here in the second period.
Yeah, that puck found its way back out, and it just, once again, shot. It didn't look like Trevor Babbitt even had moved very much. He was still stuck on the left side of the crease and really couldn't get to his right for some reason. Not quite sure what that is. Don't really matter. 3-3, the Moccasins tied this one up with 9:11 remaining in the second period. Shots on goal, 30-10 in favor of the River Dragons, but got to look at that save percentage right now for Trevor Babin. He lets up. That was shot on goal number 11, but 3 goals, 11 shots. Not a great ratio. At that point, you got to keep shooting on the dark night and hope for the best here. You look for some rebounds, pound them home. Apparently, he's not seeing the puck all that well.
Yeah, 3-3 game right now here. The Moccasins with 2 goals here in this second period to tie this one up here at 3 apiece. Have not played with the lead since that first period. This one played back on down. Here come the Moccasins looking to bring it back on in. Play to the outside, trying to work it around the boards. Jammed all the way back into the Moccasin zone. Now it's Asp back to pick it up, and that's going to be blown dead here for a whistle right now and a stoppage in play. And Pete, also, too, just going back to Troy Murray again, I know you're a longtime Chicago native, so you know a lot about these Blackhawks, right? But he also played, too, with Jeremy Roenick, part of the Moccasins as well.
Yeah, he did. It was briefly with Roenick, and that was back when Roenick came in 90. So, I'm sorry, 80, 88, 89. So, yeah, it's, once again, rest in peace, my guy.
Yep. Well, we're going to take a quick pause right now. A 3-3 game here in Columbus. Back after this.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle.
Welcome back in, everybody, here. 8:28 left to go. Second period here between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Monroe with the last 2 goals. Hagen Moe with the pair goals here tonight, and also Tucker Scantleberry, the last one. Here's Turner trying to hand it off. Going to pick it up from his own blue line. Short pass there from Moe. And now what's played this time by Moore. Off the boards, chip and chase, able to get to it himself. That's taken down there behind the net. Going to come back around now here for Columbus. They'll paint this one to the top. Looking to work it from the outside and right back onto Masternak, able to make the stop and hang on.
They've got a scoring change here for the I almost said Blackhawks goal. The Moccasins goal. Fornerys from Yanni Lirakos at 10:48 in the second period. Fornerys from Lirakos. So, yeah, that was a scoring change.
All right, now the face-off lining inside here for the River Dragons. Right out of the glove side of Masternak. Played this time by Moore. Going to work it back along here, up the ice. Here is Jemayev stick handling, trying to work it on through. And now Lirakos going to send that one off the boards. Able to get it as far as center. So now Columbus here, back from their own zone. Played all the way back ahead now. Gerstein trying to get to it. Rolls past Fornerys, and now Matcham, D to D there for Matthews. Under 7 to play here in the second period. Shots 31-12. And Pete, though the Moccasins, they've been able to find 3 goals here and solve, Trevor Babin getting a couple on him. And like you were talking about, maybe it might rattle him a little bit as a goaltender.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quality, not quantity sometimes, and that's what it is. You get 3 quality shots, and they found themselves in the back of the net on Trevor Babin. Like I said, he's one of those goaltenders historically that gets rattled, and if he gets in his own head, forget it. It's just that's his biggest competitor is himself. So that could be something moving forward here. Like I said, 3 goals on 12 shots. Let's see how this goes down the stretch here. 6:19 remaining in the second.
Yeah, you said Fornerys got the last goal, but, threw me off, right? Because Scantleberry was celebrating like he was the one who had it.
Yeah, exactly right. And I thought I thought so too. And I saw that official score sheet just to double check. And yeah, no, they brought it back over. But a nice little save once again by Masternak. And what a night he's had so far. That's 32 shots on goal so far on Ty Masternak. So he's had to answer the call a little more often than not, a little more than Trevor Babin. But you still got to stay sharp. And he's been able to stay nice and loose here throughout this one. That first period, facing 21 shots on goal. That's definitely going to keep a goaltender loose to start that game.
Yeah, but right now a 3-3 game. The last one being awarded to Carlos Fornerys. But yeah, I thought my eyes were fooling me, Pete. I know I wear glasses, but nope, it was giving it to Fornerys.
Well, you definitely wear glasses. I put yours on before, and I think I could look at a map and see people waving, buddy. I don't. Definitely, there's no doubt, my friend.
Yeah, no, you do too, though. Your eyes might be better than mine, even though you are older than me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But, my eyes are way better than yours.
Here's a backdoor try. Good stick there that time by Christie to break it up, and he'll lead the charge the other way. Here go the Moccasins from the outside, trying to poke it on forward. It's going to go back on to the corner for Wickline. Looking to hand that one back on out. Finding center. Schumacher looking for a lane. He'll play it back. And now it's Barrow. Looking back ahead this time. Wickline barreling back in. He'll pick it up one more time. And his shot off the pad there that time. Masternak able to get a piece of that one. Lofted back over the top and looking ahead for Fornerys. Fornerys getting taken down. Picked up this time Barrow, but Fornerys able to move it. Trying to get that out up top to Leorakos. And now 2-on-2. Here comes Columbus. Left wing side. They'll work it back in. More in deep. Behind the net. Going to play it over to the far side. Bothered that time by Dorsey. Pass across here for Jemayev. Couldn't get towards the front of the net. Top of the circle here. And winding one up is Bockwell, and his shot turned out. Under 5 to play here in this second period. This one driven all the way back on down. And now we're going to get a whistle here for Fornerys and Galvin, those two barking at each other.
Oh, Galvin with a 2-point takedown on Fornerys there in the zone, and that's going to draw a whistle from the official. And we're going to see what that all entails, if anything.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health. Located in West Monroe, we offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on the golf side.
Save big when you join the top.
Welcome back in,
family.
everybody, here.
Check
Second
out our
period of
memberships
action
today
here in Columbus, Georgia. 3-3 tie between the Moccasins and River Dragons. We give a quick shout out to all of our friends there watching tonight at the watch party. Thank you guys for stopping in there, and all the people on the feed tonight. Right now we have 562 watching on the feed, and I'll have everybody know we were the highest watched stream in the FPHL last night. Thank you everybody for doing that on all the outlets. 103 Rocks, YouTube, KNOE, wherever you're watching, your phone, your computer, your television. Thank you guys so much for your support. And my broadcast partner can take it away.
4:26 left to go. And, Pete, like we keep talking about, you might be taking my job.
Oh, no, I'm good. I don't want your job. I'd rather broadcast with you, not instead of you.
All right, now.
No.
Broadcast crew didn't get to make it down to Columbus.
Yeah, it's a shame, but you know what? Hey, you know what? I enjoy doing these games with you as always, and it's all about the continuity, right? I think we got some pretty good continuity, and we just have fun doing it, and it's a labor of love.
Yeah, checking out two on the out-of-town scoreboard right now here, and Petey right now leading the Athens Rock Lobsters 2-1 here in the second period. So a game the Moccasins hoping the Ice Cats can win that game, trying to jump back into first place.
Yeah, it'd be nice if PD can go ahead and knock off the Rock Lobsters. Boy, that was one heck of a shootout they had last night, going 7 rounds deep. Parker Rutherford was standing on his head, and we tuned in right after our game. And well, actually, I think it was as we were ending, but wow, that was pretty exciting as well. So we did our work, and now still got to go and finish this one off. We still got a period and some change left on this, and then hopefully the Ice Cats can go take care of business on their side too and give us a little bit of breathing room.
This one played all the way back down. That is going to go for an icing right now. 3:01 left to go here in the second period. A 3-3 game. The Moccasins, who trailed 2-1 going into the second period. Columbus would add to it and make it 3-1. And since then, the Moccasins have roared all the way back to tie this one up here at 3 apiece. Being outshot, though, 34-12. Finding 3 goals on Babin, as they will line in for the attacking zone face-off. Christie and Wickline for the draw. And Christie able to win this on back. Shot on. Babin able to make the stop. And it's taken all the way back on down. Dorsey back to chase. Handing this one back ahead off the stick and back on in. And now we are going to get a whistle here. That's going to go for a stoppage here. Icing the call. 2:45 left to go. In a tie hockey game, the Moccasins 28-7-4-2, 92 points right now. Tied for first place in the Continental. The River Dragons 25-13-4-2-1. This is game number 46 for them here on the season. Have a few games in hand over the Moccasins as a twisting chance back on Masternak, able to clean that aside. Jumps over the stick and win and back on out to the neutral zone. Played across, and it's picked up by Colton. Trying to send this one on. Dorsey. The follow-up here from Christie. Played now. This time it's Dorsey holding on to it right now. 2 minutes and some change left to go. Here go the Moccasins. Christie, his shot off of Babin. Picked up this time by Gerstein in the slot. He'll work it across, and Babin, a huge stop there that time as the mask comes off. With 2:06 left to go.
A lot of shots on goal there and a big fury as Babin's mask gets knocked off. It's looks like the puck hit one of his clips and popped that thing right off there, probably right off of his jaw. That happens quite a bit with the plastic. It's so funny because the clip is made of plastic, and the button's actually metal, and they just sometimes they just wear out, and they just don't hold on as much as they should. And that one popped it right off. And as soon as that helmet goes off on a goaltender, you got to blow that whistle. It's just this isn't that era anymore, and And guys might even take a liberty to go goaltender with there for a second. You know what I mean, my partner?
Yeah, you know a lot, Pete, about the goaltending equipment. It's almost like you might have played a little bit.
I played a little bit, I guess.
Not sure if you have though.
No. I mean, there's rumors, and there's photos. So I guess that's all we have to go on, right?
Those pads got to be old then if you played before.
Oh man, those suckers are dry rotted. What are you old? Yeah, my original pads are made with deer hair, and now they're made with I don't know what air. It's my new pads opposed to the old ones are night and day. I mean, those things are like 20 plus
the old
pounds
Coho
apiece,
pads.
I got the Vaughn Legacies, man. We were top of the line. Dad shelled out the good cash for it.
Yeah, remember things too.
I want those right
like
there.
Nike
That's what I
Bauer,
got.
that brand back in the day.
Oh, that was even past my prime was the Nike Bauer. Jeez.
Right now here,
you really
3-3 game. Played along here for Matthews. Trying to play it off the boards right now. On the return, Fornerys able to get to it from the corner. Works it back up the boards. He'll just spray that one back in deep. The Moccasins take over here inside the Columbus zone. Christie center point, handing out to his left. The shot on the way. Babin got a piece, bouncing over the top of the net. On to it right now. It's Mo with a pair of goals right now. Here he is to the outside. He'll look and fire one off of Babin. Back onto the corner. Schumacher able to keep it back in. Matcham that look might have been Hagen Mo trying to soccer it along here. Picked up from the outside, the bumper pass from Turner. Half a minute to go here in the second. Jemayev, the drop back. And now it's picked up by the Moccasins. Here they go with numbers the other way. 4-on-2 if they can hurry. The drop off now. Here's a shot. That time blocked in front. Mo let it go. Looking for the hat trick right now as he got taken down over on the far side. And here come the River Dragons with a hard shot from Hunter, but sent that one high and wide. So here is Dorsey. Going to take over now on the far side. Going to wind it down here, and that is going to do it through 40 minutes of hockey here. A 3-3 game headed into the third period. Pete, going to be a fun one.
Well, yeah, you look at the tail of the two periods. The Moccasins really had to come from behind there. You show their heart and what they've got. They've got quite the medal and came right back and tied this one up at 3. You just keep pecking away at it. You can never eat that elephant in one bite. You've got to go one forkful at a time, and that's exactly what they did here and tied it back up. And we're going to go into the third period, which is our strongest period, and finish strong. Grab 3 more points and get the heck out of Columbus.
Well, it's going to be an exciting third period right now in a tie hockey game. 3-3 here in Columbus. We're going to take a break right now. Back after this.
Hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health. Located in West Monroe, we offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials both look at this win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty & Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty & Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on the golf side.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty & Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty & Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Three here between the River Dragons and the Moccasins. Alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Pete, going to be a fun third period here between these two teams.
Yeah, looking forward to this one, and looks like the Moccasins are already coming out firing here on all cylinders. So hold on, buckle up for this third period. It should be a wild one.
This one pushed along here. Out from center. Now it's going to be blown dead. 19:23 left to go. I want to thank everybody listening right now. KNOE 103 Rocks on our YouTube page, and also everyone at the watch party as well.
What's up, our watch party
right
people?
now.
We see you all there.
What's
hanging
going on,
out.
everybody? Good to see you guys on down there, all the way in Monroe.
Oh man, they're all raising the roof too. Looks like that place is. Looks like they're all happy and they have full stomachs. I see plenty of beer on the table and lady walking with the looks like a crawfish tray, but that's cool. You guys enjoy the rest of the game. And oh man, that was
there's Troy
was
waving.
big,
I was
big-
going to say, where could we find him at in that crowd?
right there, bang, just right front and center.
That was. I guess that was pretty easy, huh?
That was pretty easy. It's better than Where's Waldo. But as we're talking about
Yeah,
that, the
Where's Waldo?
Moccasins
Yep.
are on a penalty kill again. So much happened in the last 30 seconds.
Yep, as right now, opening minute just about gone by here in this third period. Barrow now looking to turn the corner, has the puck right now from the outside, creeping in, looking to send one towards the Storjahan, and it cleared all the way back on down. Pretty good crowd, though, Pete, over at the watch party, though.
Yeah, good party there. Good watch party going on there. You never know what we're going to get, and just an FYI for the fans, you've got 583 on our stream right now and 395 on the Columbus stream. So put those numbers together. That's a lot of people watching this particular game right now.
And a battle in the Continental, number 2 versus number 3, as Barrow bringing it on here on this power play right now. Has a pair of goals tonight. Walks the blue line, takes a peek, this time to Underwood. Handing it out now for Storjahan. Those two on the overlap. Shot put back on. Rebound there that time for Hunter. Masternak able to turn it away. Shovel pass down low from Doherty. Works it low to high, and a one-timer on the way, blocked in front. Cleared to the outside. Columbus trying to keep it, and they feed a vacant point that time, and it's going to bleed all the way on down.
Columbus trying to get something going here on their power play, but nothing doing as of yet. 24 seconds. Yeah, we got a whistle. Just like that, we've got a whistle.
Well, also, everyone tuning in right now, you can get your Monroe Moccasins gear at moccasinmerch.com. Scan the QR code bottom left of your screen. And right now, a 3-3 game here between these two teams. The Moccasins have been in 11 one-goal games this season. They're 3-2-4-2 right now on the year. Shots 37-16. Columbus going left to right here to start this third period. 15 seconds left to go on this power play until the Moccasins are back on out to even strength. Jammed along the right wing side, trying to flush it back into the corner. This one given across, not a win off the head fake, trying to stay with it. He'll work this one through traffic, and it bounced around now here to the near side. Placed in deep. This time, Colton awaiting it. Lost, though, to Christie, and now he'll send this one back ahead. Here's Liarakos, joined by Gerstein. Liarakos poking at it up top for a shot there that time by Fornerys. Worked in deep now. It's picked up by Mike Wynn. And tossed all the way back on down. So here is Balance.
Another successful penalty kill by the Moccasins. That's only going to help that percentage keep going. And I really don't mind when we are at a man disadvantage. Sometimes it almost seems like a power play at times with as we talked about, the 14 shorthanded goals on the season, which is the league leading. It's not usually a big challenge to get on shorthanded. However, let's keep that to a dull minimum here in the third period and not give Columbus any chances as we have a face-off to the right of Trevor Babin.
Yep, the Moccasins 2 for 3 tonight here on the penalty kill. Second best unit in the FPHL. They lead the league in shorthanded goals with 14. Trying to work it on free now, and here goes Matcham to lead the charge. He'll pop this one back on in. Over the shoulder look this time from Thornton. And turn it over there to Fornerys, who's in. Fornerys, and he stopped there that time by Babin and got taken down there by Thornton.
A little unnecessary rough stuff there by Thornton. Was just kind of kept harassing Fornerys quite a little bit, and he finally went down, and referee has a little bit to say there. He may be taking them both off right now. We're going to have to see that for a second, but see what that decision is momentarily. It looks like nothing's going to come about it, which is fine with me.
Well, right now, a 3-3 game here in this third period. Monroe right now at the last 2 goals here in this hockey game as they win the draw on back, but Columbus able to pick it up. Wickline, here he goes, potential 2-on-1 right now. Matthews alone, one back, and that shot would not go, and picked up this time by the Moccasins. Now it's Christie to the outside, the drop back for Mo. Storjahan trying to play it on forward, and right back on Babin will kick that one to the corner. Sent across now for Wickline, bumped there by Asp. And tracked again here, this time by Gerstein. He'll lay it off now to Mo. A pair of goals tonight. Try to hurry that one towards the front. Glove down here, this time by Thornton. He'll take it ahead, cross the red line, and he'll dump it all the way back in behind the Moccasins' net. So now it's Mo. Ahead for Christie. Trying to get the bumper pass going, and now picked up by Jemayev. He'll work that one back on in to the corner. Moore in behind Hunter. Looking to drag that out of Pye. Hunter winds up with it back in deep one more time. Trying to send that one towards the slot. And now here goes Liarakos. Trying to send that across on the pass to Christie. And a steal there that time by Columbus. And they'll go back behind their own net trying to reset. Played all the way across now. This time it's played by Dorsey, D to D. Now Matcham, he'll return it right back to Dorsey. Sends this one back ahead. Liarakos trying to find it. And change is made here this time right now by the Moccasins. They'll play it right now here from their own zone. Matcham, bottom of your screen. You're going to send this one back on out. Mo got a piece of it. Now here come the Moccasins inside the zone. A shot from Turner. Ballant trying to find it. And it's going to bleed back on out to center. And the Moccasins will just send this right back on to Babin. The Hopper, he'll just play that one in behind his own net. 14 minutes to go, third period. 3-3 game here in Columbus. Game 4 of 8 here between these two teams who will meet in the regular season. The Moccasins, who have won the first 3, trying to make it 4 straight and sweep this weekend series. Here's a long shot from Colton. Blocked to the corner. Back in front, Doherty, and Masternak able to eat it up and hang on.
You know, Doherty was able to get that puck corralled and get it down. It was on edge and let that one go on Masternak, but he was able to hold on to that one, which will take us to the break here with 13:40 remaining in the third period.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health. Located in West Monroe, we offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Welcome back, and everybody here. 13:40 left to go, third period. In a 3-3 game here between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. The Moccasins going right to left here in this third period. If you're listening over on 103 Rocks, Monroe going to take it up right now here behind their own net, trying to find Scantleberry at center, tip back into the Columbus zone, and that's going to go for icing.
Give another shout out to everybody watching tonight at the watch party. Thank y'all for coming on out there. It's always good to see our fans being able to get together when we're not in the Civic Center, to be able to watch the games together. It's kind of fun. And also, once again, being in Baton Rouge for the next 3 games, next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on down to the Raising Cane's River Center. Make a weekend of it. Come make it, Monroe South for a couple days, and cheer your boys on, because it'll be the last time you see them until they get home, and it's going to be a couple weeks still.
Well, 13:25 left to go here in this period. The Moccasins right now still in the middle here of this road trip. A 13-game road trip, their longest one all season, and that is going to be blown dead for offsides. Columbus, though, too, after tonight, Pete, they're going to head on to a road trip as well. They're not going to be back at home until March 27th against the same Moccasins team.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are hitting the road coming up here, and it's like I said, we were now entering a 3-horse race. It'd be nice for Monroe to go ahead and get the victory tonight, and it could put a little bit more distance with Columbus, and then Columbus can go off and do whatever they got to do with whoever they're going to go and play for the next couple weeks. But right now, as we've always talked about,
and Athens,
you got to win your games. PD and Athens, yeah. See, well, there you have it. I mean, it's I think all 3 of these teams, Monroe, Columbus, and Athens, are all in for the rough parts of their schedule. So, hey, it's going to be fun down the stretch.
Yeah, no playoffs, too, right now on the horizon. And all these teams right now still battling for a playoff berth. And we're going to get a whistle here and a stoppage in play. Matcham got taken down there in the corner, back to his feet.
Yeah, Matcham went down he went down awkwardly into the corner. It looks like it might have been Storjahan who connected with him, or let's see who's going off here. Looks like it might be Barrow, which I'd be fine with him being in the penalty box for a minute. 2 to be exact, but Matcham looks like he's okay. It looks good in the Moccasins uniform. Welcome him over, and good to have you over from the Zydeco, and definitely a good change of scenery for him too. He went from one position to the lower level in the Continental up to toward the top, so we're happy to have him and look for good things from him.
Yep. Now on his second season played with the Zydeco for 2 seasons. Now here with the Moccasins. At 15 points through 62 games with the Zydeco. Right now traded for Ben Stefanini, and Johnson came over in that trade.
Yeah, our good friend Brian Flores with the Baton Rouge Zydeco said nothing but good things about him and wishes him nothing but the best of luck. So we'll be tuning into the Zydeco broadcast after that to cheer on our colleague as well.
Yeah, Twin City right now up on them 2-1 in the second period. And also the Rock Lobsters beating the Ice Cats 3-2 right now. That game also in the second period.
Yeah, some good hockey going on right now in the Continental this evening. And this one's a pretty high-watched one here with just over 12 minutes remaining here in the third period. 3-3 is your score.
Yep, some Saturday night action here in the FPHL right now. In a tie game here in Columbus, the Moccasins right now on the power play. Just about a minute left to go here on the man advantage. 1 for 2 here on the evening. They'll set it up here inside the Columbus zone. Turner now center point. That one died down in the traffic. Kicked out now for Learakos. Spins away from the check, and now it'll come back out again. Turner Now it's going to play it back down for Masternak as the Moccasins make some changes right now. So here is Matthews. He'll drop it on back. There for Liarakos. Picked up on through the middle for Christie. Here he goes on the attack. Picks it up and sends it around behind. Now Matthews holding on to it. Hurries it down low there for Gerstein. Gerstein stopping and starting it. Blew a tire there, though, that time, and now it's sent back down.
It's like Gerstein last night getting into a little bit of a skirmish. Had a really good fight. I think he's been itching to get one of those under his belt, and he just wailed away on Scaldi.
So now here is Colton. Going to take a look, and he'll just send this pass ahead. Back to even strength now as Barrow comes out of the box. It's Wickline back to play it from the corner. Christie the tap pass. Liarakos to Gerstein. And now Columbus back in control. Circle the circle. It's Colton looking back up the ice. Finds an area to go with it. Is dumping it back onto Masternak, and he'll just hang on to that. With 10:19 left to go here in a 3-3 game in Columbus. Faceoff going to stay here inside the Moccasin zone.
A little chirping after the whistle, but another good save by Masternak. Shot number 41 against him. 41 to 18 is going to be the shots on goal total as of right now. But he's looking good. As you look here at face-off to his left here in the near face-off circle, but also noticing too, no Corson Green here to start the third period, or haven't really noticed them, and also no Austin Albrecht again tonight. I know last night was his last game, I believe, of the 2-game suspension, but have not seen him out tonight at all, and didn't see anything about that too, but maybe we can get some word on that after the game or such. But looking forward to having both of those boys back in the lineup.
Same thing too. No Dean Balsamo either.
Yeah, that's also true. I mean, are we playing with a shorter bench tonight? And if so, they're playing with a lot of soul. I'll tell you that much.
Right now at the halfway mark of period number 3, these two teams battling for 3 points. Backdoor look, and there that time for Balance. Now loose puck, and a comeback out again for a great chance on net. That was Balance, who had 2 really good looks.
You got one
right
hurt
shaking up.
River Dragon.
Like win right now as Mo going to pick it up,
hurt.
and now we'll get the whistle.
Yeah, he was calling for the bench. He was, and the puck wound up coming to him, and he played the puck from his knees. But he's in a lot of distress. It looks like his left leg. He's going to go right off. Not quite sure to see what happened, but
well, hopefully he's okay right now. 9:44 left to go.
I've got another stream up right now. I'm going to see if I can pull up a replay for myself to see what had happened. It looks like it was a hit behind the. Looks like it was a hit behind the net. Went in awkwardly into the boards, basically is what it was, but it looked like his leg might have just went out on him. He could have, hopefully it's not a tear or anything like a meniscus or a MCL or anything or ACL. So we'll see what we can hear on that coming up.
Well, 9:44 left to go. We're going to take a quick pause right now. Back after this.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At the Wellness Center, we're proud to team up with our hometown heroes, the Monroe Moccasins. When they aren't dominating on the ice, the Moccasin players build power and performance with our training team, push their endurance in our high-energy spin classes, and improve flexibility and focus in yoga. With 60-plus fitness classes every week, there's something for every age, goal, and fitness level. And just like the players, you can unwind and recover faster in our hot tub and cold plunge. Come in today and see everything we can offer you. The Wellness Center, where champions train.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair.
9:43 left to go, third period. So glad you guys can be joining us. Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. A 3-3 game right now here in the Continental Division between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Columbus, who scored 2 goals back in the first period, 1 in the second. The Moccasins, though, who had 1 in the first and 2 in the second. We're all tied up here. Monroe, though, with the last 2 goals from Mo and Fornerys. And right now, the Moccasins trying to get the lead for the second time tonight. Here's Fornerys stopping and starting. Here off the half wall. He'll dance this one to the top for Matthews and sends one right back on there to Babin. And now it's taken out to center ice here by Columbus and back on down.
Kyler Matthews hit a really solid shot on goal, too, and Babin had to be sharp on that one or else that was going to find itself in the back of the twine.
Hard play there along the half wall, and Asp getting tangled up there on the far side. Might have been him and Brody Thornton.
Yeah, it looked like if it was Thornton, it looked like he didn't want to give Asp a stick back, but he was kind of holding on to that one for dear life, getting pulled around. But looks like we're just going to have a face-off in front of the Moccasins bench here in the neutral zone.
Well, the Moccasins right now are going to have this face-off just in front of their bench. Third period has been really good for this team all season long. 75 goals they have scored in the third period, only giving up 32 against. Right now in a tie 3-3 game. This one worked all the way back on down. Here is Thornton back to pick it up, riding an 8-game point streak. He'll take this to the outside. Going to bring it across the red line. Trying to play it in. Matthews now off the boards. Muscled back along by Columbus. Barrow looking. Going to send that on towards the front. Matthews. And that one picked off, but the Moccasins able to get to it. And Columbus right on back to it. It's Barrow's shot again. Turned out by Masternak. And this one rolled all the way back on down into the Columbus zone. No icing here.
Another really good save by Masternak with a blocker. 42 shots on goal right now for the River Dragons. Still pouring it on.
Yep. Now 43 and only 20 for the Moccasins. Trying to get this puck out of their own zone.
Masternak, and he played the puck quickly too. That's what you want to do to keep the momentum going in the flow. As a goaltender, you want to get that play keep going. As long as the boys are looking at you and you know which direction to go, keep the play going.
Here's a shot on the way, and that time Babin able to hang on to it, and the players will gather in front. The Moccasins now with 5 shots here in this third period. Columbus with 7. As we wind down here in this third period, it looks like the Moccasins are going to be shorthanded here.
Yeah, not what we want to do here in the third period to go shorthanded against this River Dragons team that we've seen can put the puck in the net on a power play. As yesterday they scored 3 power play goals and another one tonight. So we'll see what the penalty kill for Monroe has to do here. With 7:49 remaining in the third period, all knotted up at 3. 42-20 shots on goal in favor of the River Dragons. And a face-off to the far face-off circle, the right of Ty Masternak.
So Columbus to the power play right now. 1 for 4 tonight. The Moccasins going to lean on their special teams unit again here. As here they go right off. Scantlebury, his shot that time over the top. And we'll get a stoppage in play here, and that faceoff will stay inside. So Scantlebury with a kill off 10 seconds there on this man advantage. Now
Scantlebury and Doherty. Yeah, they had a little conversation. They have a little bit of history together too. So I don't think Scantlebury is going to do anything this evening. I think they understand where they are for this positioning. What they need these points and get going. But Tucker's another one could get under a player's skin, and if he can do it, he's going to go ahead and do that. And face off to the right of Trevor Babin. You got to look at this penalty kill unit for the Moccasins is looking to potentially maybe try to get another shorthanded goal. Meanwhile, Blount goes and slashes tucks right in the ankle there.
Well, right now he's going to bring this puck back to center ice and hand it across. And the Moccasins, they will just wind that back down. Yeah. Colton right now going to hand this across. And here come the River Dragons right now trying to bring it in. They'll dump it all the way in deep. Schumacher to meet it there. It'll come back around now here for Colton, trying to send that around. Played in deep. From the perimeter right now, Columbus having it. This time it's Colton with 9 goals on the season. His shot was blocked, and the Moccasins able to push it just as far as center. And now Columbus take it on back. One more time, Colton. He'll drop it out high. And now Christie looking at going the other way. Got tied up there with Storjahan. Now it's played right wing side for Doherty. Plays it into the corner. Schumacher off the board. Safely out to center ice. 45 left to go here on this power play. And now that one cleared all the way back on down. Here go the Moccasins now, 2-on-2. Christie joined by Gerstein. Christie lost it. Tried to send the one on net, though. Gerstein trying to pick it up. 25 left to go here on this power play. Brought along this time by the River Dragons. They'll just dump it all the way back on in. Kyler Matthews now trying to pick it up. Looking to dig it out here from the corner. Inside 6 to go here in this third period. In a 3-3 game right now, the Moccasins, the last 2 goals here to tie this one up. No goals here, though, in the third. And now here go the Moccasins out the other way. Brought back in this time by Turner to Fornerys. His shot that time going wide. And it winds around to the awaiting Storjahan. And he'll just drop that one cross corner and into the Moccasin zone.
Little end-to-end action going right here after that penalty was over, but the Moccasins completely choked off any kind of attempts the River Dragons had, and they could have had quite a few, but the Moccasins were quite spot on that penalty kill.
Scaldi right now trying to get to it. This one chopped ahead in a foot race. Ballant trying to win it and got a good poke at the net as stopped there that time by Babin and cleared all the way back to center.
Ballant almost had a good step on him there.
Great chance there for Ballant. He's had a few of them here late in this third period. Under 5 to go now. Here's Liarakos all the way on back down now. Monroe with control. They'll take it back in. Liarakos joined by Gerstein trying to get it to him, and that one jumped over his stick as he went crashing into the end wall. Arced all the way back in behind the net here that time of Masternak. Here this time for Christie. Finds the red line, looking to chime that one back in. Loose puck out at center, and the Moccasins will take this on back. It's Kyler Matthews. Down to 4 minutes to go here in this third period. A 3-3 game. Will we need overtime? Here is Matthews looking to send this one ahead. And now Scantlebury. And now we get a whistle. Yeah, Pete, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. It's been quite the game back and forth here. You know, like we see the lopsided shots on goal total, but that really has no bearing on the actual play on the ice here. The Moccasins have been playing a fantastic game. They really stepped it up. Defense was shaky in the beginning, but they corrected it. That being said, I'll go ahead and take us to the break. 3-3 tie here, coming right back.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty Marks here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Do you want to feel better?
3:55 left to go, third period. So glad you guys can be joining us here in Columbus between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. Game number 2 this weekend series between the Moccasins and the River Dragons. Monroe, who won 8-4 yesterday, trying to make it 4 straight wins here against Columbus. Played all the way back on down. That one tapped off the boards. All the way ahead and pushed right into the Monroe zone. Matthews, quick look over the shoulder. He'll try the outside with it. Now Moore. He'll drop the shoulder, protects the puck. Looking to swing that across. And now Jemayev. He'll work it from the outside. Going to come back on to Scantleberry, and he'll just chip that one off the glass and back to center to relieve some of the pressure. Here for Underwood. He'll work that on down. 3 to go here in this third period. 3-3 game. When we're going to reset the breakout. Long pass ahead, and here they go right now on the backhand, that time from Ballant. And Pete, we've been talking about him. He's had a few good chances here late in this third period. Another one right there on to Babin. He spilled it. It'll come back around now, and the River Dragons trying to clear. Can't do it. Ballant, a touch. Top of the circle, Fornerys. Now Ballant trying to get it there that time to Gerstein. And away goes Columbus. Out of the zone. Barreling back down the boards. This time it's Wickline. And now here for Fornerys. Look to speed his way back to center. Long pass ahead now. Christie on the other side. His shot onto Babin. And he'll hang on with 2:07 left in this third period.
Now get late here in the third period, and you got to wonder, is it going to be a mistake given up by one of the other team here, which is going to result in goal number 4, the go-ahead goal. Typically, these mistakes happen up in the neutral zone. It's a cough-up or a giveaway, so it's possibly on a change. During a line change, you're going to get that too. So something to watch here with 2:07 remaining in the third period. 3-3 knotted up here. It's been one heck of a game here. Game 2 of the series and the series finale before the Moccasins head back to the boot and go take on the Baton Rouge Zydeco in the state capitol next weekend. Big 3-game series there.
So off the draw here, picked up by the River Dragons. Will take this one back out. It's Moore. Trying to get it there that time to Hunter. And Schumacher, he'll just size that one up around the boards. Kept alive, though, at the point. Played in deep now, this time on top of it here. Jemayev to the blue line. We'll hand it on down low. Columbus from the perimeter trying to work it back on to Masternak, and he'll just jump to that with the glove hand to hang on.
Got a lot of talk here about our shot on goal total right now. The FPHL does have 43 to 23 shots on goal, so everything's checking out accurate now in favor of the River Dragons in that category. But anyway, this has been a whale of a series so far, and it's 136 remaining. Face off to the right of Ty Masternak, who's taken both of these games this weekend, the netminder. You got to wonder, maybe he'll get a weekend off next week. And in Baton Rouge, we'll see what the coaches decide to do next weekend with the goaltending.
Right now, down to the final minute and some change left to go in this third period. Ahead now for Mo has a pair of goals tonight. Now it's picked up this time by the opposite number 8 here, this time in Tyler Barrow. Also 2 goals here in this game. Brought along by Dorsey. He'll pump this one back in. Played here behind the net. Barrow looking to reset here for Columbus. Going to take it on from his own zone. A quick handoff up ahead. Right side. The drop off here along the wall. Hunter got tied up. Able to get it out high this time for Underwood. Shadowed that time by Gerstein. Played around the boards. Final minute to go in this third period. Barrow twisting chance on the way. Blocked in front, trying to find it. And now that was stopped there that time by Masternak.
Matthews knocked his man down inside the crease. So the officials come skating on over to make sure there no extracurricular activities happened after that, and nothing did. 38 seconds remaining in the third period here, as we're going to have another face-off. Looks like once again to the right of Ty Masternak. Let's see where we're going to set up here. Looks like the near face-off circle, his left.
Attacking zone face-off right now here for Columbus. Storjahan right now going to line in for the draw, flanked by Barrow and Hunter right now. Underwood right now at the back line, the tie-up off the draw. Now the Moccasins trying to get to it, and they'll just take that to center. Picked up by Underwood out there with Colton right now, the deep pairing. Under half a minute to go here in this third period. Here goes Columbus, one last charge up the ice. Hunter right now to Barrow, his shot. Pawed there that time by Masternak, and he'll bring things to a halt with 18 seconds left.
Another good save by Masternak, and winding down here in the closing seconds of the third period. Partner, I got to tell you, we've got right now between the two streams over 1,100 fans watching these games this evening. So FPHL is watching on this one right now, 7:04 on our stream, and we're looking at over 493 right now. 493 is the number on Columbus stream. So there's a lot of people watching these two games, or both teams are watching this game. So hey, everybody watching, you're watching a good one.
Well, both teams right now here in the final 18 seconds. Columbus going to have the attacking zone face-off. Matthews now for the Moccasins. They'll send this one around the back. Punched in deep now. Here is Matthews trying to work it back along off the wall. Looking to clear. One last try here maybe. It's Fornerys looking, trying to send that towards the middle. Has it here out of the corner. And that is going to do it here through 60 minutes. So we are going to need overtime for the first time this season between these two teams.
Rightly so. It's been a great game, great battle back and forth, 44-23. Shots on goal total is your final at end of regulation as we head into the 3-on-3 frame, which we always know is exciting. And another one where, yes, mistakes happen, and that's where they're capitalized, and you're going to find a puck behind you as a goaltender. So who's going to get it this time? Which three is going to be on the ice for either team? It's going to be an interesting one here as we look to gather another point here and get out of Columbus a little closer to clinching that playoff spot.
Yeah, both teams get the point, and now who's going to get the extra one? The Moccasins, the last time they were in overtime, they lost 5-4 to the Topeka Scarecrows. That was back at home. Team's going to switch sides here. Shots 44-23 in favor of Columbus. The Moccasins now have played 12 one-goal games here, Pete.
That's a lot, as you remembered last year. How many one-goal games did we have? How many one-goal games did we lose last year? That was just that was the thorn in the team's side ultimately, and how many overtime games, and it was just mounted up. And you look at the 71-point total we had for the season, we surpassed that right around Thanksgiving this year. We're creeping into almost the 100 points on a season. That's a fantastic jump from the two seasons.
Yep, and also for the River Dragons, also their most recent one-goal game was an overtime loss against the PD Ice Cats right here in this building, and a 4-3 loss. So who is going to get the extra point?
Well, hopefully we don't go to the shootout because you know how I feel about that. we haven't
these
been
two
able to
teams
talk much
pretty
about
similar,
that.
though, in terms of overtime wins. They both have 2 overtime wins. Columbus, though, does have 1 shootout win. The Moccasins do not. And they also have 4 overtime/shootout losses right now. So similar in that category right now. Fornerys and Barrow right now are going to take the face-off out at center ice. Schumacher and Moe, the 3 out there for the Moccasins. Hunter and Barrow, the front 2 right now here for Columbus, as Moe going to pick up the face-off right now, and they'll play the puck on back behind their own net. On D is Patakin. Here go the Moccasins, though. A shot there that time. Picked up by Barrow here for Columbus. Barrow turning on back right now as the Moccasins make some changes. Christie out there now. Long pass all the way down. Here's a shot that time and played out there by Masternak. Ahead now go the Moccasins. Gerstein with Christie. 2-on-2. Gerstein to the outside. He'll work it in deep. Watch there by Patakin. Going to come out up top now for Matthews. Sends one back on goal and tipped wide of the net. 4 minutes to go here in the overtime. Opening minute gone by. Swung back along, and a good stick there that time from Christie to break it up. Played all the way down to the other side. Here's a chance, that time for Matthews going wide. Now here goes Columbus the other way, and Masnak able to stop it, and the rebound pushed home into the back of the net, and Columbus gets the extra point. An overtime winner.
Well, the puck looked like it scored loose on the left side of the crease inside the blue paint of Ty Masternak, and I think he thought he had it, and the loose puck just wound up finding its way in the back of the net. That's exactly what happened. It was able to either get it under or just over the left pad of the outstretched netminder of the Moccasins. And the River Dragons go and take this one in overtime 4-3.
Kyle Moore with the winner to give Columbus the extra points. So Monroe will head to Baton Rouge now with 93 points going into that game, but Monroe dropping this one 4-3 in overtime. Pete, your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was a slow start out the gate for the Moccasins, but they really picked it up as the game went along, and the defense tightened up. They knew what it's like they knew what mistakes they made maybe in the first period. They definitely corrected them moving forward. Goaltending, you can't ask for much more from Ty Masternak. You played a fantastic game, facing a boatload of shots tonight. Just definitely a little different scenario than last night where we were setting the barrage, but then you go ahead and you tied it all up there, and we go to overtime eventually, and then there you go. It ends with a loose puck in the crease and finds its way in the back of the net. So I think the Moccasins really, like I said, established maybe what they did wrong during the intermission break. They assessed it, they corrected it, and that's the mark of a winning team. You know, when you could figure out, okay, what are we doing wrong? How do we make it right? And then they make it right. So that's what they look like moving forward. And that's what I saw. That's how I see it. I haven't done Pete's perspective in quite a while, but that's how I see it. I think, we know what we have for this team moving forward. And, the stretch is coming. We're looking toward that playoff. We're looking toward the playoffs. We know we're going to be in the playoffs. The whole point of this is where are we going to sit in the standings at the end? And I don't think it's going to come to light maybe for another 3 weeks, So, fans, buckle up. It's going to be a fun next couple of weeks. At one point, we had 725 on the stream. Congratulations to that. It's been a two-night success as far as the fans tuning in. And as always, it's always a pleasure just to do it for y'all. And we look forward to doing it again next weekend.
Well, Kyle Moore, the overtime winner, And the hero tonight, 2 goals on the weekend against the Moccasins. And a 4-3 final here in Columbus. These two teams won't meet again until March 27th for another 2-game series. But that is going to do it here for us. Columbus winning it in overtime, 4-3 for Pete Fricano. Joseph Furtado saying so long. We'll see you guys next time.